Before and After You and 1 Second in a Million Miles is the entire emotional climax of the show. We have been spending the whole show waiting for these two people to consummate, both physically and verbally, this love that they feel for each other. And in order to justify the transgression that Francesca is enacting, and that Robert is also part of, in order to justify that, this moment needed to be not just, wow, I'm in love with you and I think you're awfully hot, but my life has just changed. And my life has just changed is not an easy thing to express, because we can say it all the time, and the more we say it, the less it means. I needed them to say it in a way that we understood it to be true. So it takes a long time to do that, which is part of why the song is 9 minutes long. But there is, underneath the emotional life of the song, there are two people with two very specific desires. And Robert's desire is that Francesca will come with him, that they will go and live this life together. And Francesca's desire is to understand how to integrate this feeling into her life. And so the two of them thread through each other's songs, each of them trying to get the thing that they need. I'm always so satisfied when Francesca says at the end, "Come with me," because she has found an answer to something. And it seems to Robert that she has given him the answer that he wants as well. And it takes a long time to get to something that organically can feel that justified, that we really earned that conclusion. It was a very hard song to write, and the ending of the song changed a couple of times because I think I was scared of getting too big. I didn't want to get power ballady in the bad sense of the word. I wanted it to feel like these characters really could feel this thing. And so how do you go bigger without getting corny? And it was really hard to figure out, and I was scared of it for a long time, and I had written an ending that actually was much smaller than the one that's there now, and Marsha was the one who said, "They have to f***ing sing!" And I said, "Oh, okay, well then I should probably do that then." And so I went back, and this was during the first workshop that Steve Pasquale did with us. They had learned it the way I had originally written it, and then one night I went and rewrote it, and I did it the next day. And as I played it for the company, several members of the company began stamping their feet and cheering. And I thought, well, that's a good sign. I'll take that.
Musical theater is really famous for boy meets girl, they fall in love, everything is happy, everything is fairy tale. You never really know what the realistic part of everything is. And it doesn't seem to model real life at all. One of the things about this particular song, Million Miles, and Falling Into You and things like that I was talking about, there's a journey to them and there are still questions to them. Things are being worked out. No matter how sure you are in your heart, there's always something else that has to be taken into account. So right before we sing A Million Miles, and right before I start to make these discoveries about him, about how I've never had this in my life, and he's opened up a part of me that I never knew was there, was that I was just talking to my husband on the phone. And so even though I know how I feel, it's working out these questions of life together with this man, with my soulmate, because this is the kind of relationship we have. And so we go through this epic journey in this number, the two of us both working out how monumental this thing is in our lives and what the repercussions are of it. And then to come out on the other end of it with this assuredness of we can go now. We have made the choice against all of these things, against the odds and against all of this turmoil. We are going to be together. And then, the next morning starts a whole new thing. This is realistic. This isn't fairy tale.